Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing so well today. Last time that I went thrifting, I told myself that I would go more often, so that is what we're doing today. Now that it's September, fall officially starts really soon, and I obviously want to decorate for the new season and get in some new items. I want to try some new ideas and share them with you guys, and even though these are not specifically fall themed DIYs, you definitely can make them a little bit more fall autumnal if you want to. Usually when I'm thrifting, I want to find unique pieces, but this time I'm looking for basic things that you guys can also use to recreate these projects. So hoping that I find them. But trust me, if we do find something super good and unique, I am definitely bringing it home. Okay, let's go to the thrift store. So last time I went thrifting, I kind of had a list, but I basically let the thrift store choose the projects based on what we were gonna find. But this time around, I have a list that I have to stick to in order to complete these projects. So I'm really hoping that we can find them. I am a little bit worried that resellers are gonna be there because they were here last time I was here, and I felt like I had to fight them for some of these items. But maybe that won't be an issue because the items I'm looking for are really basic, so hopefully they're not interested in those. Please let everything be there today. Okay, I am back, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I did not have the best luck at the thrift store this time around. Like, if I was going in to look for super unique pieces, I would have been very disappointed, but I think I got everything that we need for these projects. So we're jumping right on in to the first one, and I am genuinely scared of what your reaction is gonna be to this, because some of you guys might think this is really weird or maybe even ugly, but I saw it on Instagram, I had the urge to make it, so now we're gonna go on this journey together to make it and see if we actually like it, because this honestly depends on how it turns out. I think I'm going to love it, but I won't know until I actually see it. So we are making a candle plate. So what is a candle plate, you guys might be asking? Essentially, it is a plate with a bunch of mismatched candle holders or cups or what have you. And basically you put a bunch of candles on it, let it melt and get very drippy. And I think it looks really cool. I think fall is the perfect time to try this out, and you could also make it themed for Halloween if you want to take it a step further. And then I grabbed whatever I could for the candles. So usually when I go to the thrift store, I find so many different candle holders, and this time I swear there were like none. I did manage to find this glass candle holder. It was $1.99, very basic, but very cute. And then this next item, they actually had a bunch of it. I've never seen anything like this before. So this, I believe, is a cloche for a candle. There is a hole at the top so that you could still burn a candle inside of it. But I thought this was such a cool idea and a really nice addition to my candle plate. So I'm gonna test this out. I got a beautiful ribbed cup, and then I also got this beautiful bowl, which again, you can use it either way. I'm gonna put things on this plate until I like the layout of it. I think what's really important here is playing around with the height. And everything I found is glass, but I think it'd be really fun to mix and match and add some brass or gold elements into it. But this is what I could find at my thrift store this time around. It is time to put the candles on. So I brought out all the extra candles I have lying around. So I have an assortment from the thrift store, from IKEA. I also have these candles, which are actually perfect for this. I never got a chance to use them. These are like super drippy candles, and as you could tell, the wick goes around the candles, so it melts really, really nicely. And I never use them because I never have the right candle holder where like if the wax drips off, I wouldn't care about the wax being on something. So this is honestly the perfect way to use these. And also look at what I found at the thrift store. This was the one good find that I had. I've actually seen this on Instagram before. It basically is a candle adhesive so that you could just stick your candle in and not have it wobble around. And I got this for $2. I'm excited to try this out to see if it's worth it. Otherwise, you can just melt the bottom of your candle and then just stick it on. That will work perfectly as well. Okay, here is my candle plate so far. I cannot wait to light this up because once the candles actually start melting, I feel like that is when the magic happens. Ah, I love it. It is so cute. So while I juggle a bunch of projects for my channel, I also do a lot of other creative side quests. And recently I've been toying with the idea of releasing digital prints for you guys because I just made one. So here is the latest one that I made. It is a fruit stickers print inspired by Asian countries. So I have a bunch of different fruits. This features some of my favorite fruits, including lychee, mango, Korean pear, and I also have durian on here. So I want to release more artwork for you guys and make it more accessible, so doing a digital download is perfect. And if you guys like that idea, let me know down below. I have a couple of prints that are ready to be put into your homes, and to do that I will definitely need a website, and today's video sponsor GoDaddy is perfect for that. GoDaddy is the world's largest domain registrar and a leading provider of online tools and services for entrepreneurs and small businesses, which, by the way, last month I mentioned that I was working on marketing and branding for a relative's new salon that they're opening up, so I wanted to give you guys a quick little update. The website is coming along. I love playing around with all the different color options, adding in the photos, picking out texts and fonts. I was one of those kids that learned really basic HTML when I was in middle school, but I definitely am no pro. So when it comes to all the technical things and building out a website, GoDaddy just makes it so simple. Everything is very user-friendly, and now with Arrow, it's even easier to effortlessly create a beautiful website or a logo in just a few prompts. It takes you through the whole process, including setting up a domain name, which I found to be super helpful because it goes through a whole list of all your different choices. And it'll also help you with your social media posts, which, coming from a former social media marketer, it is so helpful. Even though I'm just doing this on the side, I've been able to do so much before we launch. So if you're looking for a new website, or you need hosting or security or even social media marketing, definitely check out GoDaddy. They make it so easy for anyone to bring their ideas to life online. And if you guys want to check them out, I will have all that info down below in the description box. So we are actually turning this into a memory frame. These have been trending on Pinterest. I've pinned one and I really want to make my own. So while I was there, I was looking for any sort of fabric that I could use for the back of my memory board. I did not see any bedding there. So I decided to take a look at the men's button-down shirts, which were a really good match, but for some reason I felt really bad buying one just to use the material, especially since a lot of the shirts were in really good condition. I obviously could have gone to the fabric store as well, but I really wanted to stick to just using thrift store only items. So I found this shirt which had a hole in it, so I didn't feel that bad about ruining it and cutting it out. I like the pattern on it. It's just like a nice red and white stripe. And also, since this was already damaged, I asked the cashier for a little discount, so I was able to get this for $2.99 versus $4.99. So in the end, it worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out as much fabric as I can because I want to use this for future projects as well. And I'm just gonna take the inside piece here and glue the fabric on this. So I have a whole box of these little magnetic clips left over from my fridge, and this is gonna be perfect for this project, so I hope it's not cheating, but I'm just gonna glue it on top of the frame in the middle here. And now that this is all assembled, I feel like this is looking a little plain, so maybe I need to paint something on it. Let me figure out what to do. If there's one thing that you know you can always find at the thrift store, it is one of these glass vases. So I was specifically looking for one that was a little bit larger and wider, so this one is perfect. So I saw this reel by Jack Kinsey on Instagram about a month ago, and I just thought it was genius. I could not get out of my head because the possibilities are endless. Imagine just switching up the cover on the vase for every occasion, changing them up based on the theme, and really all you need is some paper. So I'm just using cardstock, but you can use whatever type of thicker paper that you have. And you can use whatever medium you want, like paint, watercolor. I think pastels would look really cool. I think I'm gonna go with watercolors to give them a little bit of dimension. So I'm gonna start by just drafting up my vase design. I'm taking a couple of different ideas off of Pinterest and kind of combining them. And then I also saw these vases that basically look like the paper vase, but they are ceramic and they're almost $350. These are really cool. They give that 2D effect, and I think I'm gonna take inspiration from one of the vases for my design as well. you guys, those were all the projects for today's video. I would love to know which one was your favorite down in the comments below. I think I would have to say the candle plate because I ended up really loving it. It is super simple to assemble and it looks so cool. I kid you not, when I was taking videos of the reveal shots, I could not stop staring at the wax just melting and looking really cool and drippy. So I definitely would recommend that project. It's definitely something that you can make at home with things you already have. And the other two projects you could also make with things you have at home too. So I really hope this gave you some good ideas. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. And if you want to see more from me, you can follow me over on Instagram where I post every single day. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired and I will see you in the next one. Bye!